Checked out in red. Alright, let's get everybody into races. Bet on Me's a dirt horse. Delta Dream also dirt horse. Let me get the turf horses set up first since Bolero's Galley are good. So, Native Spirit, what's available for you? 6 furlong, that's fine. Red Wings. Anything available for you? Plenty of races left in July. Like, game's acting like I can't run them in these races. Delta Dream. I'm not trying to wait to run you guys in December. I need to see what you're capable of now. Sometimes waiting until December is not always the best idea. Sometimes it works, but sometimes you need to know what you have. Like now with your horses. So I'm putting everybody on turf, even though I know 2 of these horses are dirt horses. Okay, so we'll see. All of them except for probably Bolero's Gal maybe make their debut. It depends. October is still kind of a ways away, and we still have a lot of racing to do. That's why I'm saying maybe. I don't know if we'll get there, but like I could acquire these horses. I'm not. I'll keep them around. Bionic Club. Frugal Club. I thought it was... I was going to be like, wait. Frugal's back in the game already. But Frugal Club is not Frugal Arc, Eric. Duh. Quack, quack. Alright. Gosh. Tanaka, dude. Like... I have nothing to say to you. Tanaka just doesn't get it. He just thinks by just continuing to just be overtly polite all the time, it's going to change my response. And it's just like, that's not the point. You don't have to change your approach with that. It's always going to be a no, bro. Because I have nothing to gain from the jockey challenges. The rival challenges. There's nothing there for me. It's always going to be a no. He could be yelling at me, it'd be a no. He could be so nice to me, it'd still be a no. You know what I mean? Anyways, Major River, 9 furlongs. No pressure with her. We just need to finish last or better. Long time with this girl. Long time. 3 more years until she's even going to start to show real grade 1 winning prowess. Probably. If I can get winning with her sooner, that'd be great. But you still need your horse's stats to be pretty good to win. You can't max out on grade 1 wins with a horse that has 65 speed, you know what I mean? Like, you still need a certain level of stats in certain categories, especially speed, power, stamina, to ensure that you can win those races. Major River, she's nowhere near that yet, but it may not take as long as I think. I'm giving her 3 years just to be safe. It could happen in 2. Lots of shuffling going around here. 15 minutes past 2 a.m.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Can't say I have a whole lot of 2 a.m. shenanigans to go through. Let me think. Yeah, no, not too much. Not too much for the time being. Something will probably come to me later. Okay. Kind of just make sure you have a good window, run. Plenty of stamina. Gotta work this turn 4. And Major River fighting nicely as ever. Not gonna get the win, but still gonna do relatively well. She does lose the head-to-head. Does discourage her. Actually going to finish in last place just barely, but regardless, it is goal achieved. So thank goodness we don't have to care about how we did in that race. Not a good spurt. Yeah, I guess I don't know if they wanted me to get her going sooner or later. Maybe later, since she started. She didn't even tire out. It's just like the other horses just seemed to be faster than her, so I don't know. Anyways, goal achieved. We'll worry about her again next time. Switching gears, grade 3 here with Shallow Light, 10 furlongs, 5th favorite. Her odds are getting better, but she's 4 years old right now. Still growing. She won't be at her peak for another year. Project Horse of Mines. From general reason, out of Irish Fleet. She has really good abilities. I would like to pass those down in breeding. So I need to win something with her. I need to get her a title and at least make sure that she has a decent eval. Statistically, she doesn't have any bad stats. But will anything be like really out of this world? No way. Like probably mid to low 80s at best is what she'll have to offer. So again, winning with her will be important in the next year. Because if I can't do the grade 1 thing, then I'm turning her into a moon trapper type. Because I know that it works, it seems, with the right horse. So if I can't win grade 1s, I will just try to max out grade 2s and grade 3s. And do that. But I feel like I'll be able to win enough grade 1s to get a title with her. I do. I hope. As long as she doesn't end up being too slow. I think that'll be the only thing holding her back. She has the stamina that's already at a decent level. That won't be a problem. Power, the same thing. As long as she's not too slow. A horse with not the greatest speed can kind of hurt you. As long as she's fast enough to still win races that she should win, especially at the shorter distances, she should be fine. But she's a 9 to 14 furlong horse, I think, so running her even at the mile is not going to always be ideal.
They are midway down the backstretch.
So she is built to win longer races, actually. And that's what would also be nice. Not just have a really strong, a sprinter type of filly, but a filly that can give you horses that are good for long endurances. That'd be pretty important. So I'd like to try to get her into the window of doing that. See how easy she's riding. Now I can pick things up with her. There's Strong Heart. 5th favorite. Let's see if we can steal one today. We're keeping them off for now, but the 13 is going to try to close here. Shallow Light is trying her hardest, but no. 6 is going to absolutely run past us there. Who is that? Accomplice ends up clearing the field by at least 4 lengths. She finishes 4th, though. It's a good effort. She's still developing. Could not do anything about Accomplice. Yeah, absolutely blows by Polish Storm. Beats that horse by 2.5 lengths. We'll take it for the time being. We're hitting our goals. That's what's really important. Staying consistent with her. Little Vixen, switching gears. GWS Sprint territory. Finally turning up the dial here. Because we're trying to see if we can get our girl a GWS Sprint title in her first year. 3-year-old filly is the favorite in this field, and it's some quick horses in the top 5 for sure. Actually the top 8 really. Scotch Crystal, Vast Groove, Sly Attack. It's going to be a competitive race for sure. So got to make sure I get her out well, establish her comfortably, and she certainly has the speed to make this work. Power is not the greatest, but it's there. Her heart is not good, so losing a head-to-head could hurt her. Her stam's only 60, so I still have to be mindful. In fact, I have to be mindful in general with her because of some of these stats. It's not like they're bad, but they're not great. You know? And like, again, losing the head-to-head could lose her the race because she only has a 49 heart rating. Her stamina at 60 means I can't just run her at like 3.5 furlongs full out. Like, you know what I mean? Those type of things you have to be mindful of. But when you have a horse that has like 75 stamina and 75 or 82 heart rating, then those are 2 less things you have to account for in your race. We're the favorite though, so the pressure's on. Like, I'm not supposed to lose this race according to the game. But for some reason these races with this distance, with this track, with favoritism 1, with the horse with the bad heart rating, always seems to give me quite the anxiety. So we'll see how this goes. Diamond playing on a pink gemstone. Well, she's holding well. Holding well, holding well. Really ran this stretch a lot better than I expected her to. That's a good sign, actually. Still gotta hold her a bit because she doesn't have great stam.
2 furlongs to go.
Okay. May have started her a little bit late, but let's see if she answers back. She's digging in there. Furlong and a half left to go. Little Vixen in the fight.
An amazing burst of speed.
You see, you have times like that where a horse will pull up right beside you and then you don't lose the head-to-head. This game doesn't always make sense. That's a great effort, and Little Vixen kicks off her GWS sprint campaign with a win. Second grade 1 win as a 3-year-old filly. That's a tough, gritty win there for Little Vixen. And apparently being side by side with that horse, she somehow knew she was going to win. We've done that. We've had that exact situation happen. AI horse pulls up to the side of us. I get going a little bit too late. Horse gets demotivated. Our race is over. For whatever reason in that case, Little Vixen did not get demotivated. And that horse did get ahead of us by a little bit. General ending, I think. So, that's a pretty great field she just beat. And she made it easy by a length and a half. And the game says I did what I needed and was supposed to do on the stretch. So, yeah, it just goes to show you. Again, Gallop Racer doesn't always make sense. Sometimes things happen that shouldn't, and vice versa. Great win there, though, for Little Vixen. So happy for her, and really could end up being the GWS sprinting champion by the end of this season. So we'll see. One GWS to another GWS. We're in the dirt territory now with my master, aka M&M. She should be the favorite. She's been the best dirt filly on the track all year long, and yeah, she's really good. Like, I'm actually really happy I picked her up. She's on the decline, but like she's still so good on the dirt. For whatever reason, like her stats aren't even like that great. They're not impressive, you know. Power rating, stamina, whatever. But for whatever reason, yeah, like I said, her stats really make it work with her.
The horses are on
We'll
the
try and
track.
get her a GWS dirt title. And that's all she'll need. That and a regular dirt title. I don't need to put her on the turf. She's not built for that anyways. She is strictly just win with her on the dirt, get your titles, and clear out. That's all you need.
Are in the gate.
You don't need to have like a 6, 10, 14 title winning dirt horse. You really just need those two. Win a dirt champ title, win the GWS, and if you can run on the turf, then good. But like, you don't have to. Sometimes that's really all you need to do with a dirt horse in this game. And it's still enjoyable because there's still a lot of really quality dirt races. At least to me, dirt races that are fun. Even if they're a bit easier than they should be, I think they're still enjoyable for what they're worth. But, you know, the main staple of the game is turf racing, obviously. So it's already built like that anyways. It's not as if there's more dirt options. So that's all you need. It's really all you need. That's kind of the good thing about having a dirt horse. If you're just breeding dirt horses exclusively with no turf at all, you don't need a whole lot to get a really good line going. And then if you're trying to mix in a little bit of turf, well, then you can obviously freelance and put your dirt horse in some easier turf races and maybe try to get a title there. There's flexibility, for sure. My master, though, she's strictly a dirt horse. So, like, once we're done with her on the dirt, I'm done. I'm not going to race her on the turf. There's nothing for her to prove. A little bit slow to start. I don't think that'll bite me in the butt. She's really fast. She's going to run a little bit wide around turn 4 here, but she's got plenty of stamina left to go. She's going to leave this 3-horse in the dust, but there is a little bit of a late surge. My master, she's going to poke ahead in front. I can't tell if that's the 6 or... Yeah, that's the 6 on a really late run here, but my master looks like she's just going to hold off in the end. Wow. That got hairy really quick, man. Holy crap. I got hairy really, really quick. It's 4th win on the dirt for my master. Yeah, that looked like that was going to be really easy to... Oh, this is actually quite a grind. Like, these horses are really fighting us. And that's also what I mean. Like, dirt racing can either be really easy or really kind of a grind like that race there where, you know, the AI, you know, aren't actually giving up and they're giving you quite the fight. My master, she had plenty left in the tank. It wasn't as if she wasn't running hard, and she was, hence why she still ended up winning. But Clear Asset was on a tear, bro. My gosh. It's like that horse got clear traffic and just started to really barrel down on us. So that's what I mean. Dirt racing is still fun. You don't have to do a whole lot. You just need to have the right horses to win. That's the thing. Winning is even more important on the dirt since there's not a lot of options. Like, if you're in dirt races, you need to try to win as many of them as you can. So, September Sky and Little Vixen both, I forgot, I have them competing in the sprint, which is fine because, again, I didn't know who was going to be the better horse to go with. I still don't know. So, I'm just going to alternate races with them because as long as they're both in first place, you know, we don't have to worry about missing races, because if we miss one with September Sky, we'll cover it with Little Vixen and vice versa. Now for the turf, Vivid Eyes, we got to figure out a way how to get her a win. Prime Colony is going to be tough to beat. And then in the dirt, my master, she's ahead by 4 points. Still should be our championship to win as long as I keep everything on the good and steady. So that's the update as of now. Let's get everybody back into races. September Sky, you're good. Shallow Light. Another grade 3 for you. You say that's too long. I mean, there's not a whole lot else I can put you in, my girl. Grade 3. Are you okay with that? Okay, my goodness. Now she's getting to that point where, like, she really wants to race a lot more. Okay, they want you in a grade 2. We're not doing that. Let's see if we can find you another GWS. If not, I might just run her in a super sprint. Paris Mile in September. That fits September Sky a lot more. She's been really, really strong at the mile. So with Little Vixen, I'm just going to try to keep her fresh and just like some sprinting grade 1s. Like, we'll run her 5 furlongs here. Lead sprint, see if we can get that going. You're good, you're good. You're good. M&M. Continue on your dirt campaign. That's all there is for you to do. First stakes in September. Perfect. Major Liva. Just continue to put you in pointless races for as long as I can. Yeah. She'll be impatient here. I don't really care. I'm just going to put her in an open. Maybe they'll give us a really bad goal to hit, and everything will be nice and easy. Okay. So we have a lot of horses. A lot. But we're going to get through it. So only 3 more races or 4 more races in this month. Galaxy Star will be back up. Let me check. Who's in that New York Oaks? Clear Jewel. Ooh. What convenient timing. And she still didn't say if I win, I can be her main jockey. I feel like for me in my games, I really have to win like 3 races on the horse in a row in order to become its main jockey. I don't know if I've ever been gifted a horse after just like 2 wins, you know? Anyways, cool. Let's go ahead and get this dub. I could care less who else is in the field. Really strong Bell. Should be able to get this done. The horses are on my back. If you were to distort it, that's what it would sound like to me. You know, I don't know if it's like sounds like some old Ed, Ed and Eddie or Pokemon type of sound. Just sounds out of this world. Anyways, we're off in the New York Oaks. Good start here for Clear Jewel. Really want this girl to join HRG. She would be fantastic to have for the long haul. Continuing to add strength. And the thing is, like, we're still doing predominantly in-house breeding. Like, yeah, we have a couple of sires and broodmares. Well, actually, more so on the sire side. Most of the broodmares now are, like, our originals. Most of them. Or at least a good half. Like, over 50. But regardless, we have enough horses that we're getting originals from. It's not as if every breeding pair will always be just an original exclusively. That, for the time being, that's not the case. Because again, I've developed now really like an itching for just kind of playing with different horses. Some I haven't played with, I know a lot of people in the community have, but most importantly, just gems. Horses that I think maybe just nobody talks about or has really tried. Just because. You could find maybe a really quality S-ranked horse that a lot of people haven't played with or know about, and that horse could give you, you know, some real champions. So just kind of still experimenting in that part of the game when it comes to like the original horses. I think it's fine to do.
2 furlongs to go.
You know? That's not like a serious commitment. Like, I still want to use our originals because that's where we're going to get the stronger quality horses long term, obviously. It's kind of the point of the game, so that's why I want that to be the focus. But Clara Jewel, this filly, she's amazing on the dirt. Shocker. And she's making it easy, man. And as a front runner, that's fantastic. Like, yes. I'm going to keep looking for her until she is an HRG horse, because she's definitely going to become one, and I think we're going to get really good dirt horses from her. It's so funny, like, the one time we're like, okay, we need dirt, and we're kind of doing all this evaluation in the Discord and everything. Now it's just like we're finding and getting dirt horses left and right, and really good ones are just popping up, so it's like Gallop Racer kind of heard us. They're like, oh, you need dirt horses? Okay. We'll send all these really good fillies your way. Clear Jewel's second win. She's on a roll here. Clear Jewel. Jewels look clear. Clear Jewel. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is 2 a.m. time. You guys already know. Let me save. I feel like we've made quite a bit of progress, and it would really stink to like not have any of it. I'm gonna keep this episode going for the time being. Because again, customization takes up quite a bit of time, so I want to make sure I can make that up in racing terms. If that even makes sense. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. For what it's worth, I think we're doing what we need to do. It hasn't been like a grind time. We're not like in any serious fights yet. We started the GWS Sprint, but we have 2 really good fillies that can handle their own, so it's not like we have to worry about that. Clear Jewel, yeah. Like, we have My Master, strong dirt filly. Major River, strong dirt filly, who's developing. Crazy Hunter, strong dirt filly. Like, the game just started throwing them at us. And Clear Jewel will become the 4th one once I can acquire her. It's all we really needed. We just needed really strong fillies on the dirt. I mean, my goodness. What, Aunt B? Am I thinking about that right? No. Who's our last really good strong dirt filly? I don't even know if we've really had one in this game. Like, that's a problem, right? So it's good that we have now a couple. And maybe another one to come. One of the 2-year-olds is a dirt horse, so we'll see what she's like. Speaking of 2-year-olds, Red Wings making her debut in this 6 furlong sprint. 4th favorite. Alright, so that could be because she's a dirt horse, probably. Silver Bullet, dirt horse, Awesome Autumn Turf. They may have given her the dirt preference. And her growth type shouldn't be sustained. Like, she should be normal to fast. So I think her bad odds today is just a reflection that she's not a turf horse. But thank goodness it's last place, so there's no pressure. I can just run her, see how she is, and we'll hit our goal. All right, Red Wings. Let's see what you got, my girl. Welcome to the world of horse racing, and we are off. Her leg type, probably Procedure. I think Silver Bullet and Awesome both are in that field, so I'm just going to keep her at the front. I'd be shocked if she was a closer or anything remotely close to that. 7 is a good sign, so I'm hoping she is a Procedure. That makes things a lot easier to know off the bat. Imagine Revolution on our first race is a long shot. Okay, we're going a little bit slow. That's fine. We'll kick up now.
2 furlongs to go.
No Rebo, but let's see how she finishes out here. No pressure either. Again, we can finish in last. Silver Bullet and Awesome Autumn. I gotta say, if she's actually not a turf horse, this is a decent effort. First time out for a dirt horse that's running on turf. 5th? That's 5th place. That's 5th place, man. First time out. We're supposed to finish in last. I still think she might actually be more of a dirt horse, but I don't know. Maybe. That's a really good eval. I hope they at least reveal her turf rating. We need to know that now. Maybe she has a good turf rating and great dirt. I don't know what the game is going to prioritize for her, but she's got to have dirt in there somewhere. Another one of the 2-year-olds, the only colt in this group. He's making his debut. It's Delta Dream, 6 furlongs. He's the favorite. So he's already expected to be really good from the start, but he's from Formal Opera out of Pink Gemstone. He will peak pretty quickly, but he should be strong enough once his stats are revealed to run into his 5-year-old season at minimum. And Pink Gemstone has been great for us so far as a broodmare. She has not let us down at all, so yeah, this should be really good things. I don't know where he's going to want to run. Formal Opera has such a wide range, so yeah, Pink Gemstone, Procedure, Formal Opera, gosh, a little bit of everywhere. I have no idea. Since he's from Formal Opera, I think I'm going to run him like Procedure to mid and see how he can fight. Because he should be strong enough to hopefully run some horses down. $10-9 in that fraction. See, Bravo, we were talking about it if you're listening or watching. 10-9 fraction there. It just happens, you know, not even like I'm thinking about it. Okay.
And they're in the home stretch.
We are the favorites. Did I get him going at the right time? Doesn't seem like it. Furlong left to go. Is he going to tire out? Oh, no. That fell apart quickly. Wow. Course loss, I know. Position C, I mean, can't know that. Spurt B. We win that race, they give us an S. that's really I don't know. He felt fine really the whole race. In fact, that when we got going in the stretch, he was responsive. I didn't think it was going to be an issue. I mean, it wasn't as if he really tired out at the end, but he wasn't gaining any momentum. I don't know what the timing was supposed to be. I don't know if we needed to be further back before we got to the stretch, or if he needed to be clear out in front for a little bit. Which he did have I mean, I don't know. I just hope the game reveals some more stats about at least his leg type. Maybe that would help. Whatever else. Galaxy Star, though, she's up in a grade 3. She's the favorite. Just going to keep her on a campaign like this. Try to win these type of races. But that's really, yeah, that one is strange. I don't know what happened there. It was like he just kind of hit a brick wall. He just didn't turn up a gear. He didn't accelerate. We just stayed where we were, really, to finish third. And the rest of the field wasn't good enough to get past us. That's really all that happened. So that's concerning. Because, again, I'm not 100% sure what needed to be done differently there. I felt like I started them at a decent time. I mean, they still gave me a B. I've gotten D's for doing a lot of bad stuff. So they still gave me a B. And again, if we win that race, they'll probably give us an S, right? So that I feel like I started his spurt well. He didn't kick up into another gear. Did he lose a head-to-head? Was I not paying attention? Does he not have a good heart rating? That'd be strange. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's one of those weird races where it's like my brain will just kind of keep going over scenarios trying to figure it out, because it's just like, that's a strange one. Most losses, you know what happened, you know what you did wrong, or you have an idea. But sometimes you're just like, yeah, I don't really know what I could have done differently. I'm not sure what the game was looking for. That's basically what you're saying. So yeah, figure it out with him when we get the chance. Hopefully the game hasn't taken him away. That would suck. Sure as heck don't want to start redoing races. I don't want to make a habit of that. It's just not fun, and it takes me away from the immersion of the game. 2-horse looks like it's gonna catch us unless Galaxy Stars. Ooh, overwhipped. Yep. Overwhipped. 2 got caught in traffic, but still may have gotten us, and that was Tanaka. That was ugly. Overwhipped. That ruined the race effectively. I don't want to lose my horses for not hitting their results. But fortunately, we had winner place. Just remembered, winner place. So, some flexibility here with the Galaxy Star. Thank goodness. Be on the spurt. Frugal Arc up in the Diamond Cup. 3rd favorite. Top 3 goal, hopefully. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Messed that race up with Galaxy. Gosh, really did. I mean, I could retire her and Cleopatra right now. They don't have to really prove anything else, but I figured as long as they can still win on grade 3s and grade 2s, I keep racing them. And I'm sure they can. But I have to be mindful of the fact that you don't hit your goal one time, the game could take a horse away that you've already achieved so much success with. I don't want to run into that. I really don't. So it's like, as much as I want to keep racing certain horses, like if they've already achieved enough, I don't think it's worth the risk of like maybe just having one off performance and then the game takes them away. And my game has done that, obviously, so I'm definitely not willing to push the boundaries. Hope I didn't lose any horses, because again, that's happened. We've lost 2-year-olds sometimes after their first race. The game has been that ruthless. And then we've also lost horses that we've been racing on for 5-6 years, and we've won multiple championships with, and the game also took them away from one bad performance. That's why I bring it up. Like, I never really know, so I'm a little bit worried, but I'll have to wait and see. If I lose either of them, that's really going to bother me. Well, I shouldn't. I mean, I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose to Philly, but Delta's Dream didn't hit his goal. There was no fight with him really in the stretch. He just kind of settled for third or wherever we finished fourth, and nothing happened. So that's a bit concerning. Like, I need to know what his stats are like, what his light type is. I need to know those things so that can help give me a better idea of maybe where I need to be running him. That is the very challenging thing about this game, which I think is still a really good thing to have. When you're racing on a 2-year-old for the first time, you really don't know anything about them. You can try to assume based off the parents, but sometimes that doesn't always work.
And they're in the home stretch.
A little bit of a late start here with Frugal Lark, but she's got plenty of stamina. This is going to work out in our favor in the end. There's Grip. I've been timing my spurts the same way with all of my horses, so you're seeing the difference just in the quality when you go from everybody that we've gone from to Frugal Lark, who makes it work in a very tough race on a European track going uphill, running away with it. Could have still ran another furlong and cleared that. She wins the Diamond Cup. That easily. At 12 furlongs. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes it's just really a mystery of what's happening when things don't go according to plan. It's another win for Frugal. That is her 8th Grade 1 victory so far with us.